bagian Eropa. Di sini mempertemukan tim yang cukup diperhitungkan, ada tim Secret dan Pro Dota Gaming yang notabene adalah tim tier 1 melawan tim tier 2 di Eropa. Dan Pro Dota Gaming sendiri adalah satu tim yang memang sering yang gue tahu adalah dia sih tim ini adalah cukup terkenal dengan beberapa keberhasilan di turnamen-turnamen kecil-kecil di beberapa turnamen di Eropa. Dan tim Secret sendiri harus ada di Open Qualifier karena memang sebagai konsekuensi mereka mengganti roster dengan mengganti Bulba dengan pertukaran dengan Universe. Dan perlu digarisbawahi, Awi menjadi substitution di tim Secret. Oke. Enak banget gue ngobrol dari tadi dan tidak menjelaskan gue siapa. Dan gue balik lagi di sini dari kami dari
Этих решафлов, проблем, что все меняются туда-сюда. Так что сегодняшний день, я думаю, войдет в историю. Опять же, неважно, победят Secret сегодня.
Reserve time. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. Radiant team's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Night Stalker.
Dire team's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Radiant team's turn to pick. Dire team's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Dire team's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Dire team's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Invoker.
Radiant team's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Great, they're back. 10 seconds remaining.
Stands ready.
the fighting recommence! "30 seconds to battle." This ain't no snowball fight.
Methinks you wanted that.
I've been wanting to say that since this all began.
Haste lays waste.
Mine, right?
Lay her down softly. Axe fells you. Axe defies you. No.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Fire!
Radiant's top tower deserves just as much help as bottom.
The doctor is out.
You are a true friend. Demised. I deny you.
Whoa, look at it go!
Come and get it.
I've seen everything. Battle is a spell. It fills.
Not much good's happening to Radiant's bottom tower. Radiant's bottom tower's got problems. I guess Radiant fortified their structures.
Fear quiets
Radiant's
magic.
bottom tower is under attack.
Cross.
Radiant's bottom tower's got problems. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is no more.
Just what the doctor.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Not much good's happening to Radiant's bottom tower. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower could use some help. Radiant's middle tower shouldn't have to take this abuse.
That's like.
I'll take that.
Radiant's bottom tower's got problems.
I'll take that.
Dire's middle tower isn't going to last long. Dire's structures are fortified. Not much good's happening to Radiant's bottom tower. Someone better help Dire's middle tower. Dire's middle tower just went down. Radiant's middle tower shouldn't have to take this abuse. Radiant structures are fortified. Radiant's middle tower could use some help. They're beating on Dire's top tower. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower shouldn't have to take this abuse. Are those cracks in Dire's top tower? They're beating on Dire's top tower. Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has looked better.
My honor, untarnished.
Are those cracks in Dire's top tower? Dire's Snow fortified their structures. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack! Dire's top tower has fallen. Radiant's bottom tower's got problems!
Darkness and ignorance take you all.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack!
Invisibility.
Go, my sweet sister.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack! Looks like Dire fortified their structures. Dire's bottom tower is being chipped away!
Benighted.
Dire's bottom tower always did get short shrift. Killing spree.
Would appear to narrow my options. I said good day, sir!
Radiant's middle tower could use some help. Dire's bottom tower needs some help.
A soldier's death!
Enough of you left to bury.
Look at him go! Oh, look at it go!
What surge is this?
Dire's middle tower isn't going to last long. Dire have fortified their structures. Dire's middle tower is under attack! Dire's middle tower has fallen.
That's time!
Couldn't care less.
feast.
I'll take that. Here, catch. Now.
Whosoever stands against me stands briefly.
Not much good's happening to Radiant's bottom
Cuts
tower.
both ways.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Not much good's happening to Radiant's bottom tower.
Put me out.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant just denied their bottom tower. They're beating on Dire's top tower. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Thanks.
Are those cracks in Dire's top tower?
Oh, look at it go.
Regeneration.
Killing spree.
Here, catch.
Thanks for that.
Feel the axe of axe!
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Obliged.
That's a free ride.
I'll take that. Thanks for that.
Roshan has fallen to the Dyer's pact.
Fear quiets magic.
You darken my eyes.
Silence. Not so fast.
Dyer's bottom tower is being chipped away.
Ooh, axe live.
Radiant's middle tower shouldn't have to take this abuse. Those cracks in Dyer's pact. Double kill.
You think you caught me?
Here, catch.
Seat to serve. Not well enough. Get some!
Killing spree.
My hero dies!
Double darkness.
Fly, my pretty, fly!
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant structures have been snow fortified. Radiant's top tower deserves just as much help as bottom. Radiant's top tower has fallen. Radiant's top tower deserves just as much help as bottom. Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has looked better.
Wish fulfilled.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. It looks like Dire fortified their structures. Dire's bottom tower needs some help. Dire's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower could use some help.
Illusion.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower shouldn't have to take this abuse. Dire's bottom tower is being chipped away. Radiant's middle tower could use some help. Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Dire's bottom tower needs some help. Dire's bottom tower has shattered. Dire let all their bottom towers fall. Dire's bottom barracks may be next.
Double damage. Flesh sustains, gold remains.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's top tower is gone. Just a cold fog left behind. They're beating on Dire's top tower. Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
I'll take that.
Not so fast. Fly, my pretty, fly. I'll take that.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's top tower has looked better. Radiant's top tower deserves just as much help as bottom. Radiant's top tower has looked better. Someone better help Dire's middle tower.
Fear quiets magic. I stalk no more.
I said good night, Stalker.
Regeneration!
Killing spree.
The bones will tell.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
Back from my round.
Night silence.
Look at it go.
Are those cracks in Dire's top tower? They're beating on Dire's top tower.
Gotcha. Come to that. How you were nothing.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Flesh sustains, gold remains.
Here, catch.
Double damage! I'll take that.
Dire's middle tower isn't going to last long. Someone better help Dire's middle tower. Dire's middle tower has fallen.
Darkness.
Heed my action, your vow!
Roshan's down. I touched an Aegis once. Someone better help Dire's middle tower.
Look at it go!
Haste. Flesh sustains, gold remains.
Dire's middle tower isn't going to last long.
Silence.
Radiant's top tower deserves just as much help as the bottom.
Fear quiets magic.
You think you caught me?
Killing spree.
You wanted out of here, didn't you?
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
See, not
Oh, look at it
Someone
go!
better help Dire's middle tower.
Double damage.
Oh, look at it go!
Night. Silence.
Dominating.
Fear quiets magic.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. just went down. Dire's middle barracks are taking damage. Radiant's top tower has fallen.
Yes to you.
Heads up!
Get some!
Fear quiets magic.
Radiant's top tower
Feeding time.
Dire's middle barracks are under attack. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
This ends you! To me!
Bad things happen to Dire's middle barracks. Radiant's top tower deserves just as much help as bottom. Dire's middle barracks are taking fire. Dire's middle tower is down. Dire's ancient is under attack.
What surge is this?
Radiant's middle tower shouldn't have to take this abuse. Radiant's middle tower could use some help. Oh, Roshan. Something tells me we haven't seen the last of him.
The doctor will see you, but you won't see him.
I'm fine with waiting and all, but let's go!
Catch!
Radiant's bottom tower's got problems. Radiant's bottom tower's got problems. Killing spree.
Oh, look at it go!
Double kill.
Then refuses to convey.
Radiant have fortified their structures. Radiant's middle tower shouldn't have to take this abuse. Killing spree. Killing
Dire's
spree.
Ancient is under
Ownage.
attack!
Your life, much like
Look what they're doing to Radiant's middle barracks. Dire's now fortified their structures. Dire's Ancient is under attack. Radiant's middle barracks have fallen.
Dire's Ancient is under attack!
Radiant's middle barracks have fallen. Ownage. Dire's Ancient is under attack. Are those cracks in Dire's top tower? Radiant's bottom tower has fallen. Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Where did Radiant's middle tower go? Radiant's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's Ancient is under attack! Radiant's Ancient is under attack. Dire win! They did it! First blood!
Denied.
First blood!
To know where to go. First blood for X-Nova. Kang doing his thing and doing it perfectly. Nova just capitalizes on the fact that the TA was playing way too aggressively there. So Paulson, he's up to about 7 CS. He's actually dominating the slot at the moment. Johnny, there's really not much he can do in the face of a Batrider and the axe in the vicinity. The pure damage buff to the counter helix has been working wonders. It has made axe a very viable pick again. We're already seeing Extinct now. We're getting run down by 3 stacks of that sticky napalm from the Batrider. Unfortunately, there's no magic stick available for the Lion. 3 heroes converging from the Radiant side towards this middle lane. They want to score a return kill on one of these heroes, but
Dire's
Disruptor will
courier
settle
has
for
been
the
killed.
courier. That's actually the bottle going down of the Zeus. Uh-oh. That's not going to be well received by Kang. He's trying to get this kill with Disruptor. He will get it with the Arc Lightning, but it does come at the cost of the courier with his bottle. So whatever advantage Mineski X had secured for the Zeus has now been washed away by Chizbug's Disruptor and his cheeky play. Awesome. He's got about 800 gold now. He can finish up that those tranquil boots rather. He does have. I wonder if he's just gonna stack up and buy a blink. No, he's gonna go for tranquil boots first. We'll wait to see whether he goes for the vanguard first or if he opts to finish up the blink directly. HY is coming in as well. Johnny doesn't have the magic stick. However, he does have the dark pact. We'll start with the call. The earth spec connects onto 2, but the fire is there. Johnny being blocked up. The hex will be there, which will allow Johnny the line to pounce away. He's gonna pounce to the side. One more hit will finish the job on him. HY will get it. The Slock will take a fall on the top lane. Bottom lane, they want to make a play on KYXY. And he manages to use the sleight of fist to dodge the crush from the slaughter. Johnny, once again being bullied here by this level 5 axe and a level 3 Batrider. What a fun lane for melee core to be in. And we're gonna see Templar going for the rune. Lion is gonna be there waiting to deny it, as Kang will come in through as well. No point in Kang taking it, he doesn't have the bottle. 290's bottle still has a charge to go on it. He's only continuing to farm up instead of trying to go for a kill on Kang. I guess once he hits level 6, and once he gets a trap online, he can try and make a play on the Zeus. All the while you've got Enchantress free farming in the jungle, occasionally moving towards the bottom lane. Top lane there was a kill on the Slug, but bottom they end up losing the Disruptor, sorry the Slaughter on the side of Mineski X. So they end up losing a hero on both lanes. The Slaughter as well as the Axe taking up all the armor bonus from the Battle Hunger allows Polisson to stay alive. He even salves through for that one hit as Extinct will not be able to score the kill on Polisson there. He will be forced to TP back to the fountain however. 3 for 2. White Prize Gaming taking the lead. As Mineski X not quite finding the groove this game. They've got KXY continuing to free farm in this bottom lane. He's at 2,000 net worth, along with 27 lost hits attributed to his name. Middle lane, you've got a stun coming out. Again, the TA is going to get taken down. That Purge Creep, the Satyr Banisher, looks can be deceiving. He's quite the criminal when it comes to setting up ganks. They've got a Tranquil Boot finished up on the Batrider as well. HY still at level 3. He's going to TP bottom, recognizing that Chizbug could have been in trouble. Xnova, no real way for him to die here. Got the Phase Boots online, so he will be able to outrun this Batrider, as the double Centaurs will do some work on him as well.
Gotcha.
Kang finally getting his bottle back. He still managed to stay on top of the net worth chart, so these rotations from the Enchantress have proven to be really useful. But Kang could be going down near the bottle. Refilled by the Templar Assassin. Kang's been slowed down by one TA trap. The second one's coming back online in a little while. But he's got Disruptor coming in from the front side with the Connect Field. There's the down Polisson, secure the kill. The Zeus meets his maker, while Slaughter secures the kill on the Ember at bottom. So again, Enchantress with her rotations on point. They've managed to make this X-Nova Enchantress pickup count for now. Let's see if they can keep it going, because Johnny could be in a bit of a bind himself. HY. He does have that Invis rune online for him. He's got a glimpse coming out. Extinct will be the target of choice. The Batrider will burn him to hell with a flamethrower from his butt. Extinct will be sent to the grave as Johnny continues to farm in the lane. Bottom lane, KYXY, he's pissed and he's back with a vengeance. He does have a point in the sleight of fist if he wants to go in, but he decides against it. Meanwhile at top lane, they still creep skipping here with the axe and the Batrider, but the Zeus is coming to stop this nonsense. Polisson's getting run down. You've got the Lion coming in from the front side. They'll start with the Hex, the Earth Spike to follow it up. And the bolt on Polisson's head. He'll get some armor with the call. The Magic Wand charges is there as well. He will end up taking a fall as the add damage from the Slaughter helps to amplify the hit from Johnny.
Dire's bottom tower needs some help.
So 5 for 5. Mineski X fighting back now. He managed to bring down the Axe, who's just been dominating that top lane for now. While Templar Assassin will use that time and space. Get some damage done on the tier 1 at mid. Mineski X forced to make a 3-man rotation towards the middle lane to stop her. While the Ember Spirit has successfully zoned out the Slaughter on the lane. He should be able to take a tier 1 of his own at this bottom side. However, Running out of creeps. He does have a siege creep here though. And with his disruptor coming in, they should get this one comfortably. Slur, burying his fangs, thinking of going
Dire's
forward.
bottom tower is
The tower
fallen.
will not be denied. Top lane, Batrider about to get clipped by the pounce from Johnny. Indeed, he will HY trying to TP out, but Extinct comes in with the Earth Spike and says, "No, sir, you're going nowhere tonight." Unavailable for him. HY just forfeits his life, turns around and dies like a man.
Or just
Face
let it
fighting
breathe.
versus the Slog. That's a killing spree taken away by the Slog. But HY did end up buying the components towards his drums. As Johnny is now moving in to clean up this stack along with X-Nova coming into the fray as well. Mid lane KYXY is getting active though. Kang gonna get run down here. The dunk will not be available as the Templar Assassin will be the one to secure the kill. So this is unlike what we saw from them in game 1. They're starting to get aggressive already. 6 and 6. 8 minutes in. We're going well over a kill a minute now. And the second tier 1 tower of this game will be going down at the middle lane. And White Fries claiming it for themselves. In fact, Axe almost has his blink tagger online now. Needs to get away from this though. Needs to survive if he wants that blink for the next fight. You've got the amp damage thrown down onto the TA. The crush is available from the slaughter. They'll even drop down the Thundergod's Wrath, and it looks like the Templar will be made mincemeat out of on KYXY. The cheeky player that is will score the kill on that tier 1. And he's going to use the slide before jumping to a remnant. Will he jump? Yes, he will. But he's waiting there. Oh, he immediately jumps away again. The crush, a little preemptive there from Zai. He misses on the crush, which allows a KYXY to jump back to a secondary remnant, which allows him to live. Nova still to suffer a death. He's sitting at 3-0 and 1, has his own online, and he's doing pretty well for a support enchantress this game. I don't think he's I don't think he's been on ward duty, as the Lion's been buying most of the wards and the smokes as of now.
Cracks in Dire's top tower?
However, KYXY could be in for a rough one if they've got stuns to follow up those golems. Never mind that. He's just gonna lose all of his creeps, feeding money KYXY there. But HY could be going down up top. Johnny finds the line on that pounce again. No Firefly available in the Batrider. He needs to play very carefully now and back away under his tier 1 tower. There is an observer ward from the Dire side scouting everything that he's up to. Okay, KYXY is getting aggressive as well.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Thinking of going in, they'll get the hex. No, they won't. The slide into the change will allow KYXY to walk away from this. He'll now jump back to his remnant. Another tier 1 tower gets taken down. The Batrider doing the work to whittle it down slowly but surely. But it looks like Batrider could be going down himself. He does have a TP scroll available should he choose to use it. But for now, he'll be contented using the Firefly. Meanwhile, in the jungle, Axe finds the kill on the Slaughter with a blood splatter left on the ground there as well. Poloson unveiling his blink dagger with a kill on the offlaner for Mineski X. With all the tower going down there and a whole bunch of kills going in favor of White Fries Gaming, they've now got themselves a lead of 5,000 net worth and about 3,000 EXP. Mineski X are starting to fall behind by quite a margin, and it's not like their lineup gets super strong as the game progresses. I still feel like White Fries Gaming has a massive advantage from mid and late game phase. One casual Thundergod's Wrath though would have been the death of the Ember Spirit there. Probably not a good idea for KYXY to be running around on such low HP, but the things we gotta do to get our boots of travels as Ember Spirit players. KYXY, he knows that feel. Not too shabby though, he's got himself a 12-minute BOT with the Aquila as well as the Magic Wand and a bottle. Middle lane, there's a fight breaking out, you've got Paulus getting stunned up. There's the glimpse onto Kang's Zeus, he's gonna be sent a little further behind. As the TA is waiting with the trap ready to be sprung. Johnny leaps forward, won't find the line on the pounce, but he will miss on the call as well on the... Johnny's gonna go back in, Static Storm thrown down on Johnny, but he will survive. And as KYXY has now left a defensive remnant behind to secure his... Axe jumps back in for round 2, Batrider flying over it as well, but Slaughter's coming with the crush. No one's died just yet, but Poloson will change that. His fingers into that. HY is about to go down as well. He's got the Firefly left on the ground, and he's actually going to get a bunch of kills himself. Johnny just barely surviving for now, but HY wants the kill desperately. He tries to go for it. Instead, it's the Slaughter who crushes him in the face, while Enchantress throws an impetus to finish the job on the Batrider. All in all, a 3-for-1 trade in favor of Mineski X and a massive gold swing going their way. We'll see them coming right back into this game, giving the Slog a little more money than he needed to get there.
Radiant's middle tower could use some help.
Johnny will go for the Shadow Blade this game. So he's going to be looking for those pickups, possibly in unison with the Slaughter once he gets his Blink Dagger. It's going to be a while before the Slaughter can purchase that one though. This Kang is desperately trying to get his Veil online, but there's the big new shiny toy coming out for the Templar Assassin. The Desolator now picked up. 13 minutes in, Phase Boots Desolator. They want to put it to use immediately as we will see them pop the smoke. HY with the drums build. We saw Wings Gaming pioneering this. They're going to move out onto the front lines. Johnny, he's got the Shadow Blade. They have a Sentry Ward. They'll prep them ready for him. Static Storm on top of him. He's dead as Disruptor gets that kill. They did get the stun off with the Thunder God's Wrath already expended. Now the hunt is on. HY latches onto Kang, who'll be losing his life to the Templar Assassin. Meanwhile, Polison catches Extinct and dunks him in the head, getting that kill as well. So 3 quick executions by White Fries Gaming will send the Lion and the Zeus to the grave. With that Desolator picked up, they could take down Roshan quickly. Polison could tank up some of this damage with the call, as the armor reduction from the TA Deso starts to do work, but they've decided against it. Low respawn times on these low-leveled heroes on Mineski X means that there's very little time for White Fries Gaming to claim the Aegis. I'd expect the Battle Fury to be coming out on KYXY. No drums, etc. this game for him. Yeah, we need to start building up that DPS. Son jumps in on the Zai, but Zai is too tanky to be brought down like this. They're gonna need the Flaming Lasso and a whole lot more to actually finish the job on him. He'll have a TA trap on side if Extinct sticks around a little longer. But he will back away after dropping a sentry. Well, bottom lane KYXY uses the space that his teammates have given him. They continuously push out the waves and farm up. Ouch. Casual bolt in the fog will send him all the way back. Again, we're seeing them grouping up. Maybe we're gonna see another smoke popped here. Disruptor is holding on to it, as the TA will clean up on the wave, and it's smoke time. Moving towards the bottom side of this map, hoping to find this Slaughter, but Slaughter's actually taken up a defensive position in the lane. He's coming on to crush the creep wave once. Looks like they'll just use this time to get Roshan instead. Polison and HY want this. Zai stuck around a little too long, and he will pay for trespassing there, as the axe spins and gets the kill, not the Culling Blade. With the Slaughter down to 30 seconds, they'll take Roshan, as even this Dark Troll Summoner will not be able to do much to stop them from taking it this time around. It's a shame that Mineski X can't claim the Aegis for themselves despite being on the dire side of this game. But it looks like the Embers lost his life to the Zeus, which could be the word go for Mineski X into the pick. But Roshan's already down. Will they get a kill on the hunt or two? Polison, beautiful call, sets up for the Cyblades and the Static Storm and Kinetic Field onto X Nova as well. He's getting lassoed up. One more hit from the TA will secure the kill, as it's a dominating streak taken away from him. Glimpse onto Kang's Zeus as well. The Kinetic Field is there to hold him in his tracks. Disruptor will make a run for it, while Kang will finish the job with a meld hit on his back. 3 for 2 is the trade-off there. The Axe does lose his life, but he's done his bit and he's got his Vanguard. The TA gets a whole lot of money in the bank along with the Aegis already picked up. And I think the most crucial part is the fact that the Slok died in that fight. Disruptor, the one to secure the kill there on him. $1,800 gold now onto KYXY. He will finish up the Perseverance before picking up any of the other components like the Claymore or the Broadsword for that Battle Fury. And he is prioritizing regen. I guess he's not going to pick up anything, just holding on to that Quelling Blade while he builds up the Battle Fury in his stash. Nova. He's got himself the Dragon Lance on that Enchantress. He's still looking for. He hasn't managed to find any more successful rotations after that. After the early 2 kills on the middle lane. However, he's got just 1 death attributed to his name. He's gonna score a 4, 1 and 4. Monzai. He's struggling to get that blink dagger online for himself. And he will find it now. 18 minutes in, not too shabby a timing despite the awful start he's had. 4 deaths on himself. There's a whip hex from Extinct coming out. He does have that blink dagger picked up though, so I'm not even sure how he got so much money in his bank account. And I figured that he was the one buying most of the wards,
Dire's
but
bottom tower needs
I
some
guess
help.
they're just spreading the load of dropping down the support items here between the Enchantress and the Lion.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack. Dire have fortified their structures.
Tier 1, Tier 2 at bottom about to take a fall though. You've got the Temporary Assassin jumping away on it, but there's the smoke can coming out. Shizbug gonna get blown up. Before he can throw down any of his spells, Temporary Assassin gonna get controlled up behind as well, but the axe comes in with the call, catches out to the Meld Strike along with the Sire Blade, getting a double kill for the axe. 2 quick dunks will secure those kills while Hi is running around like a bullet train here. Flying over the treetops as well with the Firefly doing work. The buyback comes out from the slot and it will be in vain. As all that Mineski X got on the back of that was a kill on the Disruptor. And they've suffered a massive economic blow on the back of that buyback. But it looks like WF are not done just yet.
They're beating on Dire's
They're
top
grouping
tower.
up again. Do they have a smoke available? No, they don't. They're just gonna send the TA out again in the front line. She's got the blink along with that Aegis. Which means that they could consider take a fight again
Dire's
if
bottom tower
White
is under
Fries gets
attack.
if Mineski X gets aggressive on them. But they've done the right thing, sacrificing that tier 2 tower without giving up any more.
Dire's bottom tower needs some help.
Allison, what's his next item going to be? He's opting to skip the blade mail this game, instead picking up the plate mail as his
Dire's middle
4th
tower
item.
isn't going to last long.
And Centaur being a complete pest here. KYXY holding it up, but you've got a fight breaking out again. You've got Extinct getting blown, rather blowing up Chizbug. The Slaughter comes in with a whiff crush. Politan comes in with a whiff call, but HY lashes up Johnny after he's used the Dark Pack, and that'll seal his fate as the axe dunks him to death. Meanwhile, you've got the chains coming out. Kang's been controlled up. There's the slow coming out from the trap as well. 290 will finish the job on the Zeus. Meanwhile, the crush comes out from the Slaughter, holding 2 in position. X-Nova attempts to TP out there, but they do have the flame break to disjoint it. And Politan comes in with the call. X-Nova will be losing his life, giving 290 another double kill. White Fires Gaming slowly but surely running away with this one, as we see the graph tilted heavily in their favor. They will even claim another objective now in the form of this tier 2 tower.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Dire's middle tower just went down.
It's a full Yasha along with a Mantis style now coming online for the Templar Assassin. The Aegis though, reclaimed by the big man in the pit himself. However, he isn't fortunate to respawn just yet. Gosh, respawn time is gonna come online in about 2 minutes time. 4 minutes time rather.
Top tower deserves just as much help as bottom.
And SX once again confined to the security of their own home unless they pop a smoke like this, leave their base. There's wards all over the dire side of the map here. And Mineski X needs to be careful about where they tread for fear of being picked off. Jizbug and Politan, they backed away under their tier 1 tower while KYXY, he's just going out ahead. Johnny, he knows that something's up here. His smoke has been dispelled. While he is under cover of that Shadow Blade. This is dead obvious when no one's farming this bottom lane down here and they can't see anyone inside the jungle or in the lane with these 2 observer wards. White Fries Gaming is just gonna wait it out and ride the storm till Mineski X shows themselves on the map next. We've got a full Mantis style now finished up on the Templar Assassin while the Zeus is getting close to his Veil of Discord. We will see another smoke attempt coming out from Whitefriars Gaming. They will disperse and start moving towards this top lane. Regen Rune going to be picked up by TA on the way there as well. And SDX could be caught with their pants down here. You've got the Templar Assassin leading the charge. Extinct thinking of jumping in. The blink away though from Extinct. Paulus not even ripping on the call, but the glimpse will pull Extinct right back to the Templar Assassin, who will now be chopped to bits. The slow onto X Nova. He'll immediately start the heal. KYXR looking for the steering chains. He's got them available. Holds X Nova in position. They get one meld hit off, but that's all they've really gotten. There's the disruptor dropping down the static storm onto the slog. Johnny not getting out of the kinetic fuel just yet as HY lashes up Zai. They've not done enough damage just yet, but they brought down the Zeus and the Lion. But now with this double steering chains, the Axe will get 2 more downs, killing the Enchantress and the Slaughter as Ember cleans up on the slog, making it a 5-man wipe in favor of Whitefriars Gaming, who lose just 2 in the bargain. That's a trade that they'll be very happy to take once again. And with that, they should get this tower comfortably. Maybe even do some chip damage on the high ground, given that they've got 40 seconds without the slot.
Dire's top tower is gone. Just a cold
But then again, they are
wall
low
left
on mana and HP themselves, and it's just 3 of them moving out forward. So the safe play is to back away for now and come back with some new items
They're
for
beating
the
on
next
Dire's
fight.
top tower.
They still haven't opted to get a Blink Dagger at all on this Batrider, so he's just gonna go for the straight up Force Staff. The drums and the Aether Lens already finished up. But I've expected the Blink to come out eventually. Not an entire option to skip it altogether.
Invisibility.
An SKX though. Tier 2 C9 curse is upon them. If they lose this one, they'll be knocked out 2-0 in the grand finals of the SEA Open Qualifiers. Fortunately for them, they've had a good run so far. They've shown some very impressive and disciplined Dota. But they'll have to take it to the highest level if they want to make a comeback from this game, because they're already sitting 20,000 net worth behind and about 20,000 EXP as well. And now they're going to be fighting up against the Templar Assassin with a freshly picked up Aegis. And they're going to have to do it without Kang's Zeus. Everything just going right here for Whitefriars Gaming. They are proving to be the superior team in this mid-game phase of Game 2. Let's see if they can transition this into a full-fledged victory. Uncontested. They've got the Battle Fury already online on KYXY, and he started building towards a BKB as well. There's going to be another BKB coming out for this Templar Assassin by the time that Aegis times out. Well, Johnny. He did pop the Shadow Blade there. He's trying desperately to get the Echo Saber online before the next fight begins. But we've already got the Templar Assassin starting to chip away on that tier 3 tower. Well, Johnny will continue to farm at bottom and push it out. Whitefriars still not committing to this. KYXY has... Well, he does have the Boots of Travels available. He can TP in towards the middle lane, but I guess he's just going to go for the rune first. Maybe refill his bottle in the fountain before moving for the high ground push. Or maybe they're just going to wait for BKBs. That's like the safe option here for Whitefriars Gaming.
Blessings.
Let's have a quick item check coming out on the support here. You've got a Ghost Scepter picked up on Chasebug's Disruptor. Well, he's not exactly a support, but the Batrider's got that Force Staff as pointed out earlier. You've even got a Lotus Orb now on Polison, which means that the amp damage will be returned onto the Slaughter, as will the Finger of Death if not pulled off correctly. Mineski X, meanwhile, their line has had that Blink Dagger for a while now, as X Nova is getting closer and closer to that Aghanim Scepter. However, it's going to be a while before he can finish it up. Gonna try another smoke rotation here, with Zai, Extinct, and X Nova making the movement. And see if they can find a pick-off with that Blink Dagger on the Slaughter. If they do manage to get a kill here on KYXY, that could be a devastating blow. As Zai is moving in, they did have an Observer Ward to scout his movement. They're gonna try and blow him up, and they will be successful. KYXY has been picked up as Templar is going for Kang here, but he could be in a bit of a fight himself. There's the jump hold from Johnny. They throw down everything that they've got, but again, Johnny trapped in with the kinetic field and the lasso will lose his life. Polosan unable to lock on to Zai there, but his blink will now be cancelled with the battle hunger. So they end up trading the Aegis on the Templar Assassin for a kill on the Slark. But it's not the best trade in the world for them, given that the Ember Spirit is still down for a good 30 seconds. Well, they do seem like they want to press high ground anyway, as the Templar Assassin walks up onto the slope and starts pounding away. And Eski X, they need to try and make something happen here. They're waiting for a possible blink to come in from Slaughter, but he needs to find a multiple hero crush if he really wants to make a play on them. And as time progresses, it is starting to look harder and harder for Mineski X to defend their base. At tier 3 tower, they have a fortification to slow things down, but with the Lotus up, pushed out on him, getting harder and harder to whittle him down, or whittle down those refraction charges even. That tower is within deniable HP now and might just die of natural causes if they leave it alone for a while. Neski X still, White Price Gaming still not gonna commit, or rather overcommit to this. They're probably still gonna wait for the BKB on the Ember. He's just a little bit of gold away from it, which is probably why they're not getting hyper aggressive here. It is a massive power spike when you get the magic immunity versus the Lion and the Zeus going up onto the high ground. Looks like he's gonna waste no time. He'll go back to the base, pick it up himself instead of calling the courier, and Remnant right back out. So this time they're gonna go for the high ground. The tier 3's already been taken down. We got the White Price Gaming Templar Assassin walking up onto the cliff. They took down the tier 3 tower, and they did manage to force out the Thunder God's Wrath from the Zeus. But no casualties were suffered that day. As White Price Gaming will hit the reset button and come back in for another bout. Enchantress finding herself the Aghanim Scepter now along with that Dragonlance. So they do have some sort of physical DPS coming out, or rather pure damage coming out now with the Impetus from long range. But really, it's all about who strikes first and how they strike, because White Price Gaming is looking for a pick-off. If the Slok goes down before the fight breaks out, fear for Mineski X's defense going forward. They do this. I believe they saw that courier flying out. They might just be able to bring down the courier if nothing else. And Slark, he's now moving in under cover of that Shadow Blade, looking for a pick-off on the Ember Spirit. But behind, you've got the Slaughter making a run for it, but the Lion will not be as fortunate. The Dire courier has been taken apart as well, which means that White Price Gaming are now going to try and push. They've got a 30-second window where the Lion can't buy back. The middle lane is pushing in, the top lane is pushing in, and so is the bottom one. This is just the perfect opportunity for White Price Gaming to commit. They do have the lasso available as well. The crush comes out. Templar, wow, she got disintegrated there by the Slok and the Enchantress. Maybe they do have hope after all.
Are those cracks in
It's
Dire's
1,000
top
gold
tower?
going in favor of the Slok. That'll bring him closer to that silver edge. And with the Templar down for 60 seconds, Mineski X just received a new lease on life. White Price Gaming just unable to close the deal here.
A gift from the tempest of battle.
There's a small spike downwards in the graph after that one. And suddenly they've got to be feeling spooked about that Enchantress and her DPS output. HY still hovering around the tree lines. They're looking for another pickup, but without that Blink Dagger, he's not as much of a threat to Mineski. They can blow him up in a few hits at the moment. He doesn't have a Ghost Scepter to work with against
Dire's bottom tower
the
needs help.
Enchantress, who really is the largest threat right now that White Price Gaming has to overcome. The safest bet for them would be to wait for the next Aegis, put it on the Templar Assassin, and then send her up onto the high ground, try and break Raxus. But she's no longer got a slot to hold onto the Aegis, and she opted to pick up the Crystallis. If Saitama had a wife, it would be a Daedalus. It would be a Templar Assassin with a Daedalus. As she does enter that one-punch zone, which is probably what the Enchantress needs to fear. One well-placed meld, it might be the end of her. Kinda surprised that we're not seeing a Silver Edge coming out, but then again, who would be the ideal candidate to get a Silver Edge on the side of White Price Gaming here? You don't want to put it on your Ember Spirit. It'll just be forfeiting a very crucial item for it. They do still have 10-second BKBs on the side of White Price Gaming, so we could definitely see them taking a successful team fight if they find the positional advantage. Now though, it'll be the Templar Assassin leading the charge again. They're trying to bring down the Raxus this time around. They've done no damage on the Raxus whatsoever at this point. On top lane, they're hoping to get a pick off before they move into the base. HY, my mistake. Looks like he did have the Blink Dagger after all. Guess I'm just blind as a bat there. And he almost finds the lasso there on the Slaughter. White Price Gaming though, I don't think they're going to be able to... I mean, they should be able to push quite efficiently here. They should be able to get up onto the high ground, pop that Manta style from the TA, and just start hitting away on the range Raxus if nothing else. But they're just spooked at this moment. They're going to slow down the pace of this game some more and play the economy game for what it's worth. TA. Next up on the front line again. There's the Thunder God's Wrath used to scout out some of these movements. HY. Was a possible pick-off target there for Mineski X. But I wonder if that's enough of an invitation for White Price Gaming to group up and go. Mineski X, they've got that Ghost Scepter on Kang as well, so they can dance circles around the Templar Assassin. If she doesn't manage to lock down on one of these other targets. They're still waiting for Roshan to respawn. He's coming back in less than a minute now. Neski X with Zai. Prepped and ready to go on whoever shows up at this top lane, but White Price is just not showing themselves at all anymore. They're just gonna play as passively as they possibly can in the game of Dota. With a Crystallis even now being picked up by KYXY, he could opt to pick up the Demon Edge from the secret shop while he's there. He's gonna need to sell either the Ring of Aquila or the Magic Wand, the latter being the more ideal candidate. But there we go, Roshan's respawned. All three lanes are getting pushed in by White Price Gaming, and there's even a double damage rune in the river for them to claim before they finish the job on the big rocky man himself. Neski X want to contest though. Do look like they're getting in position to move towards the pit. However, for now they're just looking for the D wards. Roshan not being brought down quickly enough. You've got the Tornado coming in from the Wild Wing Ripper, so they clearly know that they're trying Roshan here. Batrider starts to fly over the tree lines, hoping to find a pick off before the battle begins. He might just be able to find a line or someone here. But he manages to cancel out that Tornado with the Flame Break for now. That overgrown bird is going to start walking towards the pit. And by the time it reaches, Roshan's probably going to be dead as well.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
With a double damage rune on TA, that's a very easy pickup on that Aegis. She will drop down the Crystallis for it. So while she can afford the full Daedalus, it's a smarter move to hold on to the Aegis and start sieging the base, with TA standing on the front lines. If only that Crystallis worked on the Disruptor. His net worth would be so high on the charts. Well, 5k gold on this TA. White Prize Gaming. Can they close this game now? They've already mounted such a massive lead. Ineski X showing that they are the masters of defense. Holding on to their high ground with everything they've got, but White Prize, they'll never know till they try. They're still not going to be able to breach this high ground. They're waiting for the next creep wave to come in before pushing up there. It's 290. Takes out the creep wave in a matter of seconds. Here we go. They finally reach high ground. The cross comes out. The Lotus Orb is there as well. Kang gets a taste of his own medicine with the BKB pop. Slaughter disintegrates and evaporates. Johnny with his BKB though. Not gonna fear the static storm this time around. The kinetic field is there as well, but it's a 10-second BKB on the axe, the TA, and the Slog. Templar Assassin brings down the line, but the Impetus does some serious damage on the axe. As we already have a buyback from that Slaughter, who's now waiting on the high ground for the rest of White Prize Gaming to come in. It's just a 1-for-2 trade again with a buyback from the Slog, and White Prize Gaming will move back and hit the reset button. Follow Son with the axe walking around now. He's got himself the cheese, which he could put to use. They've still got the Aegis on the Templar Assassin, and we're already seeing Marcus coming out towards that main racks. What was once a very huge lead for White Prize Gaming continues to remain so, but the psychological blows have been dealt by Mineski X. Well, we'll finally see that Diffusal Blade coming out for the Templar Assassin. She opted to skip the Daedalus. By the looks of it. Where's the Crystallis? Okay, it's still in the courier for now, so she's really confused about her item choices this game. But yeah, she's got no more slot to hold on to that Daedalus or Crystallis. Might just be a wise idea to sell it off. 2 minutes till the Aegis is reclaimed. TA will show herself at mid while the rest of her teammates are under cover of a smoke, moving up to the top side. Extinct, already TPing back. It was a good attempt there, using the TA on the front lines, pretending like they've got backup behind her, while the rest of these heroes go hunting on the other side of the map. It was actually a pretty smart play if it would have worked out. Mineski X just came back to defend versus the TA instead, and that plan foiled horribly. But the Daedalus finished up on KYXY though, so what the Templar Assassin couldn't get, the Ember Spirit Shell. And he's still got 9 seconds on that BKB to work with, so you're gonna see a lot of damage if he manages to get these slight chains off time. And again, Kang already down to half HP with just one slide and a chain. And that was without the creep wave in the vicinity. Oh, Slaughter trying for the blink there, but again, a little bit off point. KYXY might have been caught, but he's created the space here for Kang to get lassoed up. They do have enough damage to bring him down before he gets his spells up. He buys back immediately, and he's gonna press his buttons. Johnny takes a beating, pops the Chatterdons as well, starts to make a run for it. While KYXY is about to lose his own life. He jumps back to a remnant. He'll die to the Zeus anyway. A 1300 gold swing there on the back of that one tail. Now Kang's gonna get trapped up. 290, he's gonna lose his Aegis as well. About to lose it, now he loses it. Extinct comes out onto the front lines and starts to mana drain as well. While Axe pops the Lotus Orb on himself and makes a run for it. You've got the TA getting trapped up as well. The Impetus doing a lot of work on her with the amp damage as well, providing vision. 290 is forced to run away, and Mineski X have definitely mounted a defense here. Well, Batrider is looking for more. TA is waiting in the wings. Axe could jump in at a moment's notice, but he'll jump out instead. Nova will lock down onto the slot, onto the disruptor at the very least, and Slot will find himself that kill, putting the next Mineski X back in the driver's seat of this defense. Fighting for survival so hard here, and they're managing to keep it going a little longer. 42 minutes past the clock. Mineski X are still not tapping out, and White Prize are having an absurdly difficult time closing out this game, which should have been theirs a long time ago. Extinct, as he disconnects, he just stopped dead in his tracks there. and got taken out. The Radiant Courier dies with an item worth 2,120 gold. I believe that's the Crystallis that was picked up by the TA earlier on. So no real love lost for her.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant have fortified their structures.
But again, the Lion's down for 30 seconds. Not the most consequential kill for Whitefries Gaming. That was the fight with an Aegis on the Templar Assassin, right? They also had the cheese on the axe from what I remember. Mineski X, the fact that they mounted a successful defense despite having buybacks on their heroes is still a commendable feat from them. And now they've got no buyback on the Zeus and no buyback on the Slaughter. There's a Moonshot now finished up on the Enchantress as well, so X-Nova is looking huge at this point. And he's going to be standing all the way back, so there's no opportunity to initiate on the Enchantress to start the fight. Paulson, 2600 gold in the bank for him now. What does he go for as his next item really? I guess the Shiver's God is the only thing left that he could build. Neski X. Now with the smoke of their own, they're feeling confident enough to leave the vicinity of their own base. They're hoping to find a pick off on one of these Whitefries heroes, preferably the Templar Assassin. But it just seems like no matter how much Whitefries tries, they haven't got enough damage now to bring down the rest of Mineski's heroes. Mineski X, if they can find this pick off or even one backstab on Whitefries Gaming, this could be the turnaround that they desperately need. Zai's gonna walk forward with a Glimmer Cape. Lots of caution pings coming out as well. HY using the Firefly for the nighttime vision. Oh, TA immediately pops the BKB after blinking forward. Diffusal Blade is available, but then focus with Zai first. He's gonna get glimpsed back. Johnny getting the kill on the Batrider, but TA is already cleaned up on the Zeus. We got the Slaughter surviving for now while Johnny's waiting in the wings, still fighting the way through. This Templar Assassin is about to die, and indeed will be taken down. The refraction comes to it at last, the very tail end of things. Enchantress gets the kill anyway on two of them, the TA as well as the Ember. The buyback comes out from the TA, but the axe dunks them all to death, keeping Johnny at bay as well. Johnny, he's gonna bounce down to low ground. That's 4 dead on the side of Mineski X with no buyback on the Zeus or the Slaughter. They do have a buyback available on the Ember Spirit as well. We did see the buyback coming out on the TA, and they're now gonna barrel down that middle lane and possibly take down a lane of Raxes. Mineski X showing that they're not out of this one just yet. That Enchantress dishing out a truck ton of damage in that fight, with the Slock going ham as well. Roshan's back at the most opportune moment as well. You could see this Templar Assassin dropping the Blink Dagger for that Aegis this time around. There is a cheese up for grabs too. And the Axe is waiting in the wings, but he can't drop anything for it. It will be the TA that holds on to the Aegis, dropping down the Desolator in lieu of it. I'm not sure if that's really the best idea at this point. Johnny, 3400 gold in the bank. He could go for that Abyssal Blade if he chooses to. He's already got the Basher along with the Echo Saber. His damage output is really ridiculous at this point. And the BKB timer is not too short either. 7 seconds is a decent amount to work with. There is an Aghanim Scepter though on Chizbug's Disruptor, which means if he gets this Static Storm off before the Slock pops his BKB, that'd be the end of it for him.
The mysteries renew me.
Mineski X just playing high ground defense for now. Doing everything they can to keep this game going forward. On 290 and Chizbug still working away at finding space on this map. It suddenly seems like Whitefries Gaming are the ones that don't know what to do anymore. They've got triple blink daggers on their lineup. Actually, quadruple blink daggers on their lineup with the Bat, Templar, Axe, and the Ember Spirit picking up one each. And Disruptor's got that Axe too. This is everything that they could have asked for on their supports and their cores. KY, XY, his Ember Spirit. I'm just not feeling that impact from his Sleight of Fist spams. It's like a disease in SEA Dota. Teams just don't know how to push high ground successfully. Either that or they know how to defend their high ground extremely successfully. There's two sides to the coin. White Price, HY, and 290 still trying to push forward. Are they really going to find anything off of this though? They're trying very hard to breach high ground. They haven't been successful even once. Maybe a smarter idea to go on the back foot pick off 290. That's the end of the day, just right there before the fight even begins for White Price Gaming. Round 2 will not be successful either, and again White Price just blinking away and making a run for it. There's the DD rune to be picked up in the reversal. Might be advantageous to get that one before they try and push. But if they keep blowing up this Templar Assassin before she can get a BKB up, she's never gonna learn. Slaughter just continuously blinks up and starts spawning away. I mean, wouldn't the smart thing be to just pop the Manta and send them onto the range racks instead of focusing that melee racks over and over again? Very questionable decision making coming out from White Price Gaming here. But I'm sure they've got a game plan that I'm not privy to at this point. HY. Is that blink available? Waiting to find a pick off with that smoke expended as well, but we've got Mineski X in some great positions here. They'll jump onto X Nova, but Kang blink away. Oh, that was a mistake. X Nova's down. 76 seconds without their main source of DPS. He's actually got the buyback available now, so he can come right back into the fray. It was very close. Manages to get the money just barely. But again, White Price, they'll just back away. They're the ones that got a pick off. You should really consider going in after that one. What is going on here, honestly? My neck is really starting to kill me here. I've got some horrible posture. Thinking that this game was gonna end, I got comfortable in my seat. Let's see if Mineski X can keep this one going. Kang chained up on the back lines. Again, the crush. I feel like I've seen this movie before, but this time the call is there from Polisson. Stopping Johnny in his tracks. They don't have the static storm on top of it. He's got the BKB already thrown down. They've killed off the Batrider. And again, White Price Gaming is running the hell away from this, because you've already got the buyback coming out from the Enchantress, and not a single point of damage was done on the melee racks. Is Mineski X with possibly the 9,000th successful hold of this game.
From the tempest of battle.
What the holy hell is going on this game? The graph still continues to go upwards and upwards. White Price Gaming not showing any signs of losing their lead. Looks like the TA will now hold on to the Desolator instead of that. Sorry, the Deadless instead of the Desolator. But okay, looks like she opted to sell the Desolator altogether. Even has a moonshot on it. Nesky X. They're unable to push out themselves though. Every time they try, they get punished by HY and Co. White Price Gaming. They're still getting new items coming online. You'll have a BKB finished up on the Batrider soon enough. Well, we're still not seeing that Aghanim Scepter from the Disruptor being put to the fullest use. Well, once he gets the BKB on the bat, there's absolutely nothing to disjoint the Batrider lasso. There's no spells that go through BKBs on the side of Mineski X, unless we're going to count the amp damage and bash from the Slaughter. However, the Abyssal Blade, if that's an option. No, Johnny's just got the Basher for now, along with the Eye of Scotty. But Mineski X are on the hunt now. They're drawing out circles and triangles in their jungle, pointing out where Johnny and his company could be. White Fries Gaming will group up again themselves. While the Ember split pushing the top lane, he's picked up a Demon Edge. So they're probably going to see a Divine Rapier or another Daedalus, maybe an MKB even, coming out for him this
Not
game.
much good's happening to Radiant's bottom tower.
But either way, I would love to see a Divine Rapier on the Ember this game. Johnny coming in from behind, looking for the backstab. On White Fries Gaming, they are getting pincer trapped under their own tier 1 tower. Enchantress even attempting to take down that observer ward. As they do get vision from the Zeus. Actually from the Slaughter, who's holding onto a gem. But they can't do this. They can't afford to push out a lane for fear of losing a lane of Raxus, with the Ember pushing out another one. KYXY still chopping away with what should now be a full MKB coming out from. Not sure why he opted to get the MKB. It doesn't seem like there's any evasion on the side of Mineski. If he wanted raw damage, I feel like a second Daedalus might have actually been an ideal choice for him. But I guess the raw damage output from an MKB is higher than that of the Daedalus, which is why you probably pick it up anyway. Not. It's going to be another attempt. HY forces in, blinks onto Exno, but the bash actually works there. They do get the Syringes off though, and Enchantress is down this time. No buyback for her. They've also lost the Lion. Could this be it? But Polison's taking a beating. The pounce forward from Johnny. He's got no more Dark Shadow Dance available. He could be going down here. Indeed he will. He doesn't have a buyback. Well, actually he does. Just kidding. He'll buy back into this fight as well, as the Slaughter will make a run for it. Dark trying to make his way back into the fight. He'll pop the Silver Edge as well and start to barrel down this middle lane, but it's 2 down on the side of Mineski X and a buyback forced out on the Slog. They still have the Static Storm available for this Disruptor, and they could, or rather they should, push high ground now.
Dire's middle barracks are taking fire, which is
Middle
obviously
barracks
bad.
finally taking a beating, but they do have the fortification. There's only 20 seconds left
Fortify
till
their structures.
the Lion respawn. Zai is looking for the jump in, will jump in indeed as Axe follows it up. They've got the Static Storm now, bringing down the Slaughter. He's dead for 64 seconds and the gem is down on the deck as well. Johnny sees this as his chance to move in, gets on KYXY, he'll jump back to his remnant. The lasso is there, but it's been disjointed by the glimpse.
Barracks have fallen.
Johnny moves all the way back and then pops his BKB, coming back for another round, but finally the first lane of Raxus have gone down. Johnny about to get dunked, but he's got the Shadow Dance, keeping him hale and hearty. He's got the Essence Shift stacks, stacking up as well. Well, Extinct is standing on the front lines. He'll forfeit his own life. He has a buyback. He won't buy back now for the range Raxus at mid. 290 getting run down, but he'll blink away immediately. Johnny still giving chase, looking for stragglers. 290, no TP up on their faces, while Chizbug is going to go down. The Ghost Scepter will not help him there, as the Zeus comes in and cleans up.
Oh, that's deep.
Oh, this game is still not over by the looks of it. Well, they did manage to take down one lane of Raxus, or rather one lane of Rax. That's really all it is right now. Mineski X, they've mounted the defense successfully, and this time they might be the ones to claim the Aegis. Polison though knows that something's up. TA drops the trap in the pit. Now they know for sure. The Axe jumps in. Johnny's been called. He could be going down here. He's taken a lot of damage, but he pops the Shadow Dance with his own BKB expended. Now Polison will lose his life. That was a hasty decision coming out from White Fries Gaming, and we'll see them getting punished. Sai taking a crit to the face. There's the lasso onto him as well. He'll be taken apart by the... And now Johnny and X-Nova trapped in the pit themselves here, looking for a retreat. As it looks like HY will survive for now. They do have a flame break if they want to throw someone onto the cliff. Roshan left at a half HP while Johnny sees the gem on the floor but cannot afford to pick it up. Meanwhile behind you got the Enchantress man fighting with the TA. TA will win that fight, and that's an Enchantress down for 77 seconds. Johnny had to get the bounce off, but there was a meld from the 290 Templar Assassin, allowing him to stay alive. That's going to be an Aegis claim by White Prize Gaming again. But 102 seconds without the Ember Spirit means they have to be very careful about their movements. White Prize Gaming still in a very precarious situation. Johnny is back after regenning from that Shadow Down's passive aura. He's gone back in to finish what he started. Immediately he bounces away as they do have vision here. No, they've actually got no vision. Just his spidey sense is telling him that he shouldn't stick around in the pit much longer. There's gems just lying everywhere. One on the cliff here, and there was even one dropped down somewhere here earlier on. They got Lasso back online now, and they could consider making a play here on Johnny. HY is going in. He does want to commit to this, but he's being a little hesitant. With the Firefly, he does have vision now. Johnny, I guess spotted. BKB's been popped. Lasso's there. They're pulling him off onto the side here. And with the static storm this time, he can't BKB. Templar chunking away on him, and he will take a fall 120 seconds without the slot.
Monster kill!
Extinct.
Double kill!
About to lose his own life behind. It's a double kill for the PA as the slaughter fell prey to him as well. Extinct is about to go down as the axe dunks him. Kang comes in. Roshan has gone down to the Daya, but the Aegis gets snatched by the Batrider. Against all odds, a Zeus auto-attacks the Roshan to death, but doesn't get the Aegis. He dies anyway and buys back as well. Now Mineski X fighting without the Slug, fighting without the Slaughter, and fighting without the Lion. While White Prize Gaming is going to have all 5 heroes online. Even a buyback available on some of them, including the Templar Assassin. TP coming in, they're gonna move in forward. The Ember Spirit trying to make plays here with the Templar Assassin, but the Lincolns from Kang prevents him from being glimpsed back. Nothing will stop the call. Well, maybe they will. The Yule will stop the call. But there's the Purge. Kang, this will be a dieback on him, and indeed it will. 118 seconds without the Zeus, and Mineski X taps out. We aren't going to game 3, ladies and gentlemen, as White Prize Gamings are your champions of the International 6 Southeast Asian Open Qualifiers. Well, they'll now move on to play in the regional qualifiers versus some of Southeast Asia's best teams. We'll see how they fare there, as Mineski X will try again tomorrow in the second Open Qualifiers for the Southeast Asian region of the International 6. Well, folks, that wraps up the stream for tonight as well. It's been a pleasure casting for you. I believe it's been about 8 hours since we started the day, but it's been 8 hours of fun and goodness, I have to say, with a few throws here and there as well. Let me apologize once again for any lags and hiccups you guys have experienced on the stream, and I really appreciate the support for those of you that have stuck around till the very end here. Let me give a personal shout out to some of the names that have been active on chat. Matizoid, if I got your name right, thank you for tuning in. High Tech or HY Tech, thank you to you as well. There was Kamote Gaming Channel. I believe he's gone, but I do appreciate him sticking around as well. And there were a few more. Kijo, Alantilla, and well, I think that's about it. Thanks again, folks. It's been a pleasure casting. Have a nice evening or nice night or nice morning, depending on where you're from. I'll see you guys tomorrow once again, hopefully, if everything is stable.
Puppy's complete, Shiva's Garden. They're gonna go with this. Bulba has that pressure off cooldown. Octarine Core finished on Invoker. And there's a couple of BKBs for Team Toast. Trying to stay away from that Ravage of Bulba. As well as Lion. So here we go. We are ready to go here into the match. And Team Secret, I still have a feeling that they're going to wait for the Roshan to do anything. The smoke might have betrayed them a little bit. And now there is the Aghanim Scepter and Gem picked up by the Night Stalker. So he's going to have quite a bit of vision here. And we take a look at this right now. It is daytime, so pretty normal. But Arteezy could get caught out at some point if he doesn't know about it. And Night Stalker hasn't showed himself right now. The line is still at the base. So he now puts the darkness out, and we can see how much vision RC because of this. All of that vision. They're going to immediately smoke up. And they're going to find a couple of wards on their way. It's going to go right past them. Team Toast walking down the river into the Radiant Jungle. And with that darkness being popped, I think Team Secret know that it's time to back up. Forge Spear is creating a lot of pressure into the base from the creeps, and that may force Team Toast back. And Team Secret, they also have a smoke. And they could be ready to go in. Still going on with this game. We're at 36 minutes in. And teams are kind of playing a little tete-a-tete here.
They're beating on Dire's top tower. Dire Snow fortified their structures. Are those cracks?
Fortify is already going to be used here as the creeps are pushing in on the tier 3. The tower almost down to the catapult. Going to take 1 or 2 more hits, and the Drought Ranger illusions are there to take it out. So that's a tier 3 down. And Steph Style, he's going forward here. RTZ has to know about this gem. He's definitely going. It's going to affect his positioning on the around the map. There's going to be a tornado in. It does hit the Death Prophet. Picked up into the air. There is no initiation off the back of it. Tidehunter, he spits on a creep, and he blinks away. Team Secret do not want to get out, and they're going to have the 3 amigos blinking away from the action. Silence is also going to be there, trying to see if they can find something. Force Spirits are going to just put a lot of harass out here. There's also an Ogre Frost Mage. I know Envy likes this creep a lot. Gonna be buffing up his team with it. And here they go. Exorcism still available. Darkness is gonna be there. Arteezy, he's looking for the initiation. Not gonna find it just yet. He'd actually look how little they see. They're not even seeing past this ramp that much. We keep going. Both teams really unwilling to try to take a fight right now. He could find the Juggernaut. Lion is ready. He gets the stun. The Hex stun is there. Stun Strike you on the mark. Ravage is also there, but Chronosphere has also been used. And there's another Ravage available, but he's forced to use the Battle Fury. So at least the Refresher goes on cooldown. They have another Ravage if they need it. This is what does get the leap away. Now they go, okay, there's a definitely blast. Steph Style taking so much damage. He's going down. Arteezy is beyond godlike somehow. And that's an Exorcism and BKB baited out from Death Prophet. The ghosts are going to be spooky. The ghosts are going to be doing some damage here. But Secret, once again, they bait it out and they back out. Playing around these ultimates too well. And they go over the top. It shows a bit of the weakness of Team Toast lineup. They have all those ultimates, and once they're down, their team is a lot less scary. Envy goes right for the Rags. He takes down the pair top. And the effigies are going down. Now only bottom left for the Megas. and Team Toast have to make a stand here. Exorcism is available, Chronosphere in 50. And the Roshan's up, so they go for Roche. TZ's at 13, 1, and 7. Scythe of Vice is there. Octarine, BKB, they've got all their items that they need. They're gonna take him down very quickly. The scan is there, they know about this. Chronosphere not there just yet, and the tornado does hit a little bit. Guard Ranger keeps the Aegis.
Dire's middle tower isn't going to last
Remember that they
long.
still have a Ravage, and Tidehunter's taking the cheese. Void goes into the pit. They don't have vision of him there.
Someone better help
Gonna
Dire's
play
middle
around a little bit.
tower.
And look at this, Arteezy, he's going for the base. If they engage here, I have a feeling that Arteezy's just going to go for it. Chronosphere on the 2, Pywai die, and Puppy. So pretty good 2 right there. Good silence. And the Shiva's Guard is going to be there. And a beautiful Ravage on the 4 by Bulba. He just comes right in. And the Deathwing Blast is there from Arteezy. They've taken down the Death Prophet. That's a huge kill for them. Now they're going to step out Finger there and Cleanse. There is nothing he can do about that one. Triple kill. Beyond godlike for Arteezy. And Team Toast on their last legs.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
They just became burnt toast. Team Secret walking down the bottom lane, a much easier game for them than the last one against Pro Dota, and they're looking like a semi-final team and possibly like they could be in the regional qualifier. We're gonna have 2 best of 3s to go through if they need that, or if they want to do that. Solon getting taken out over near mid. Yeah, Arteezy found another kill. Not as important, but is going to force out the GG. Team Toast are going to be out of this one in the quarterfinal. Good run from them, but Team Secret, they've made a couple of roster changes, and it seems to be working for them, working their way through the open qualifier and into the semi-final. We'll be back in a couple minutes with that, see where the rest of the matches are, but for now, stay tuned. I'm on twitch.tv/PithyLegume, on Twitter @PithyLegume, and I hope that you are all having a great time and a lot of fun watching Team Secret through the qualifiers. We'll be right back. Stay classy.
Dire team's turn to
relatively situational pick that has started to spike up into first pick territory. And that is a dangerous place to be a hero because as you start to get up against stronger teams, heroes that have a lot of control are going to just become draft priorities into him. And I think we'll start to see win rates drop on Darkseer once stronger teams are best picking. It's not a guarantee, but draft trends of the past imply that to me.
10 seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Dire team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Radiant team ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Dire team's turn to ban. Radiant team's turn to ban. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Dire team's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time. Radiant team's turn to pick. Dire team's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining. Reserve time.
Mirana.
Radiant team's turn to pick. Ten seconds remaining. 5 seconds remaining.